Okay, you know what the deal is. It's Tiny Radio, Charlie on the Wally. Charlie on the Wally. Charlie on the Wally. Charlie on the Wally. Copy. Charlie on the Wally. What's happening out there? What are you seeing out in the field? Give me a report. Charlie on the Wally. Give me a report. What's happening out there? How messy is it? How bad is it? I'm still waiting for Charlie on the Wally to give me the report. You know, while I'm waiting, I heard something, and I wanted to see if it was true. I heard well, that there's a lot of available jobs that are, well, and employers are looking to hire. And well, they can't find any willing applicants. People are back to having plentiful options, and so therefore they're not working. There's about 8 million jobs that are available. And well, oh, this is Charlie. Go ahead, Charlie. Tell me the news. Charlie is telling me the news. You can't hear the news first before I hear it. Okay, I'm done. Charlie's done. Charlie on the Wally said that there's now hiring signs everywhere out there. Now hiring everywhere. Every business has a now hiring sign in their window. Big ones, banners. He said they look colorful. And well, they have a lot of diversity and they talk about how it's great benefits and great pay. But Charlie said he hasn't seen many people actually accept the offers. Charlie said most people have quit the profession. Now, I want to ask Charlie on the Wally what's going on out there. Why that happened. So, bear with me. Charlie on the Wally, Charlie on the Wally, Charlie on the Wally. Why do you think that that is the case, that there's a lot of now hiring signs and nobody wanting to work? Copy. Well, while we wait, remember, behavior is indicative of a lot of things. Behavior. It's like movement. It's action. It's like once the thrill is started, it's the game. So it's action, the thrill of it. And behavior, well, it's action. And when they say actions speak louder than words, I just did some actions that spoke way louder than your words. Okay, Charlie got back to me. Charlie is relaying the information. I'm listening to Charlie. I can't listen to you and Charlie at the same time. Hush up. Shh. Interesting. Charlie just told me some interesting, juicy details. Well, it turns out last year was a very horrible year for the restaurant industry. A lot of restaurants and small businesses had to close up due to the pandemic. You know, COVID 19. A lot of workers, well, they got ill with the virus. A lot of customers, though, were coming in arguing and complaining about the mask. Customers weren't wearing the mask. They were screaming at the employees to take off their masks. They were coughing on them, verbally assaulting them, using profane language, punching, in some cases killing restaurant and retail workers. So a lot of those people no longer work for the profession. And now that the employers and, well, the vaccine is here, people, well, they're complaining because there's long wait times at restaurants and fast food establishments because nobody is working in them. besides like maybe one or two people. It's because everybody else left because of your bad behavior last year. You know, they got sick and said, I'm not coming back. I'm not going to put up with the racism, the misogyny, the rudeness of customers. You know, all the people who were, well, claiming to be Christian were not acting Christ like last year. And so everybody's headed. They went Vaminos. Bye bye. Hasta la vista. See you never again. And they're not coming back either. They like it. And so what are the states trying to do? Well, they're trying to cut off your unemployment. They're trying to tell you, get back to work, you fucking slave. Go back in there and work for $7 an hour. And take your horrible work conditions. Deal with your horrible coworkers. Deal with braving the traffic. Deal with rude and insensitive Christian people, or people that call themselves Christian but aren't really Christ-like. The no maskers, the no vaxxers, that crowd, the trash. People have had it. Now hiring is a joke because nobody wants your job. You see, where is it? Oh, I always get it. Eventually, I always get it. Eventually, the people always get what they want. The people always win. Capitalism was hailed as this great success. And now, you want us to fight wars over a coin with a dog face on it? What success the capitalism has become. Indeed. It's complete failure. People are tired of destroying the planet for a piece of paper with, a slaveholder's face on it and some weird shit on the back. It's really, cultish in nature. People are tired of chasing after that, slaving over it, and no real pleasure or gratification comes of it. So, they figured out that they might as well relax, reshuffle, because you're going to replace them anyway. I mean, you replace the bagger in all the grocery stores with, a self-checkout machine. People aren't stupid. They knew the technology was coming to replace them. So, as the old saying goes, they got ahead of the curve. COVID was like an interesting situation. On the one hand, it's horrible. You get sick, lots of people die, your job gets lost. You don't have a clue as to what you're going to do next. But if you keep breathing and you keep kicking, you survive. And eventually you go down a new path. You chart a new course. And a lot of people did. And it's a lot different. Different worlds, different atmospheres, different people, different ideologies. Most of all, different amount of respect that you gain. Now people want to be their own thing. Now everybody wants to be the winner. It's not just a winner out of every 1,000 people, and then dinner for 100, and the rest of you peasants starve to death out on the street. No, times are changing. People want to all win. And there's no real reason in the United Empire and Cotler Sentinel of the United States of America that everybody can't be a winner. I mean, they've stolen, raped, and pillaged so many different countries and taken their resources. I mean, why couldn't everybody be a winner in America? It's the land of milk and honey. But now you can't really afford milk or honey. And that's not even a funny joke. It's the sad reality of so many Americans. My fellow Americans, you hear me? You hear me what I'm saying? Employers are now hiring. They're going to pay you good benefits. You'll have upward mobility in your job. There's 8 million jobs available. You can have your pick of the litter. Go work, you slaves. Get back out onto that deck. Do your good deed. Go be a good humble slave, a good Borg. And well, take your little pennies that they give you. I heard on May 19th of this month, in the year 2021, there's going to be a general strike of all McDonald's workers. On May the 19th, the Purple People's Owl is proud to endorse the general strike of the McDonald's workers across the United States of America on May 19th, 2021. You know you're a failure, and you don't even have to say it. The evidence speaks for itself. They're now hiring all across America. And well, wouldn't you know, Americans don't want to work. So I guess it was Nazi propaganda when you lied and said the immigrants were stealing American jobs. And if there's no jobs that Americans won't do. There's apparently 8 million jobs that Americans won't do. I see now hiring signs everywhere. Well, you know what this means. We need more immigrants to do those jobs that Americans won't do. Because, well, Americans, they're out of work. And they're not looking for work. They're looking to be a winner. And now, this season, the last season in the empire, everybody wants to be a winner. Winner, winner, no chicken dinner.